Hello everyone, and welcome back to Norland, and our World at War series on the channel. And in the last episode, we lost Zivka, and actually, that was because of old age, and I think it's going to be happening soon to Radibor and Vidomir here as well. So we really gotta hope that we can get a suitable heir soon. I mean, we do have Patara, I just don't like that he's going to be hated by the bishop. Melonia is going to have her child in 23 hours, and I think she has another full day left on her contract here, and so we should be able to have that child in our city without any real issues. Now, you may notice I'm going to go ahead and pause because we have a few things that we need to discuss here. And one major thing is I mentioned in the last episode that we were having some trouble with our builders. They were basically just not building anything. And I looked through the Discord a little bit, and as well, I just tested a little bit on my own, and it seems that the burned down buildings perhaps were the cause of this, or maybe it was some random upgrade gone awry somewhere. But basically, this can happen, and the only way to actually fix it is to just get rid of those buildings. So I tried to tinker with it, and I tried to figure out if it was a specific building, but what I ended up coming to is that I just needed to delete everything, which kind of sucks because we do lose most of our level 3 residential housing, and now we're going to have to replace those with level 1s. So that is a thing. However, it did give me a chance to kind of reassess a few things. So what I did was I moved the workshop down here that we're building, and otherwise I think I mostly kept everything in its normal spots, like the coal furnace we're going to have here. We are building another warehouse now over here, and we're building another granary here, right here, rather. And I decided to put another residential house here, so I think that might be why we only have enough room for one rye field, or it might just be because of this granary. But either way, so a little bit of changes there. Mostly the same. Most of these are building first. However, I do have the library being built first. And the last thing I decided, we're going to go with a couple of builder camps. The reason for this is they are very cheap. They should add 3 builders for us. They don't take up much space either. So if we can get these built first, and I think I set these ones up before anything else, so these should get built first, and then the library, and then our housing. And so with that said, basically we should be able to get up and running back to full capacity and everything like that a little bit faster. Now, another thing I mentioned in the last episode was that Batara is actually a target of the church right now. And that's also why I don't really want him to be our king. So hopefully we can get a Varn that we can hire and put him as our actual lord. I don't even think that he would be, yeah, he's still a free lord, so I don't think he would even be eligible. And can I even grant him a title yet? He's currently -3 with Radibor. Okay. Well, I am currently trying to bring up his relation with Vidomir, because what was it that I was trying to do exactly? Oh, wise conversation. We need to do this so that if Radibor dies earlier than Vidomir, then Vidomir will still have all of his knowledge. But basically, when it comes to Patara, he is being targeted and we can't blind him. So honestly, we're gonna have to deal with a rebellion. And the only way I can think, because right now I think Ludar has 25% of the loyalty of the army, and it may even turn out to be more of those actually rebel. Because, well, you just never really know. I don't really know how these religion rebellions really work. So what we're going to do, we're just going to hire, we're going to hire basically all of our prisoners into warriors, except for this Caden one who will probably just revolt anyways. And we're going to create this squad right now. Now we're going to go ahead and just put the maximum amount into this army that we can. It looks like one of our guys is sick, but I'm not too worried about that. Now, we're going to go ahead and we can more easily decide who gets what equipment and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to clear out most of these guys who have anything on them. The only thing you can't decide, I think, is the daggers. That's okay, we don't need to worry about that. And what we're going to do, we're going to give our strongest people the spears. And the reason for that is they will more likely kill anybody who doesn't have anything equipped. And if we can get them quickly, that should work pretty well. And the rest will probably do maces. We don't really want to risk our axes being destroyed if we can help it, but we are going to have probably a couple people equip them anyways. So we will go ahead and just do that with these weaker guys at the end, and hopefully they just won't get involved too strongly in the actual battle. Now, if I was you guys, I would probably just go with the best weapons first, just because then you are really making best use of your strongest warriors, giving them the best weapons, of course. But we want to target the people who don't have any armor at all, and so that's why I'm doing it this way. Now we're going to hit the save squad as well, and we'll go ahead and just create this. Now, as for the next one, we're going to have Patara actually join us as well. And I have no idea what's going to happen here once the rebellion starts, if it's going to actually take out these people from the armies or what. It probably will. But either way, actually, we don't need to save this one. So we're going to do that, and we'll just kind of set them up right about here. And it may take a while. They may all get a little bit upset having to stand around like this. The mood's already pretty terrible. But this should give us the best chance to actually defend against this, which hopefully it'll start in the next 10 hours or so. Now, another thing we have to deal with is our economy, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of the beer for the peasants because we just simply do not have enough of it, and any amount of beer, I want it to go to the warriors. We are already having more desertion right now, so I want every bit of beer going directly to them. In fact, if we maybe could get some moonshine, it may actually be good. Let's see. We don't have any extra rutabaga though, so that's not going to be something we can actually deal with right now. That's about it for the moment though. Okay, now it says that the rebellion is about to start in the next few hours. We did have a few people. I think they just mainly left. I think some of them are actually abandoning. I don't know why this guy is here, but I can't click on him. Either way, we just want to basically put these spears back in. And I guess everybody is now equipped, so let's see. Who can we take a weapon from? I would like another spear in here. That looks pretty good. So it does look like we had a few people abandoned, but it's nothing too substantial. We're going to go ahead and just put these heavy armors on. Now these light armors. And we'll put on these shields as well. And this is another nice thing that they added. You can actually edit squads. I'm going to hit the save again here. And we'll see. Maybe I can add this guy into this one. We cannot. Okay. That's fine. I did go ahead and move Patara over here. Just, I don't know where they're going to spawn. They could spawn here, or they could spawn over by the temple. I'm not really sure. But I would like the bowmen's to get their use. They need to be kind of protected here behind buildings either way. I think Vidomir can probably make it over to here in time if necessary. So this should be the best position for the moment. Okay, now the revolt has begun. And it seems that one squad decided to spawn here and one right in front of Vidomir, which is absolutely perfect. The one problem is that Patara is kind of in the middle of two squads. So I'm actually going to put him right over here, so if either of these squads attacks him, Vidomir should be able to get involved in that a little bit. We'll go ahead and just start this attack now. And it looks like we just crumbled that squad very, very quickly. These guys are going to start burning things. So we need to get over there, and we need to actually try to distract these guys as well. So Patara might be a little bit of a sacrifice here. I'm hoping he can survive, but I don't think he's going to. Let's just kind of see if we can get this done quickly. Patara is doing okay so far. He's not dead, but 2 buildings so far are burnt. This is all done, I think. Just about. Come on. Take him out, Vidomir, you got this. Okay, we're gonna pause and just get him over there that way. Patara is still alive. He's actually doing some serious damage, and I think he might be dead. He's not dead yet, but he is not doing very well. I don't know if we can kill these guys in time. Okay, we should have this. Now, full disclosure, I actually had this battle all completely won and everything already, and Patara did not die. And what happened was I disbanded, and then the game crashed. And then I had to go back to the previous save. So we're going to go ahead and save now. Okay, now this did not happen in the first battle, but it looks like we're going to have to deal with all this damage. This is actually a lot of damage too. Nothing got burnt in the first time I did this battle, which is super unfortunate. And now Vidomir is dying as well, so these battles will only get more difficult in time. Hopefully this time they will actually repair this burnt stuff on their own, and I don't have to completely destroy everything. If so, this is going to start to kill the playthrough quite severely. If every single time something gets burnt, it's just unrepairable, really. Hopefully that's not the case, though. They will actually just deal with it this time. But either way, Vidomir is dying, so he can't move anymore, so there goes our commander. The only real commander we have now, then, is Patara. We could keep Melonia around for it, but she's Kaden, so it's just not going to work very well. But either way, we just gotta hope that we can rebuild now. Okay, so now some other good news. We did get Dana, and she is the child of Melonia and our previous bishop. So we finally have her, and Melonia's contract should be expiring pretty soon. So we'll get rid of her finally, and then we won't have anybody being upset trying to kill her. Although it's probably not going to matter, because I don't think Radibor is going to survive much longer. Okay, so now Radibor and Patara are actually getting really close to having nervous breakdowns. Probably partially because their homes have been destroyed, and we're going to have to act kind of fast. I think what we're going to need to do, these sins will actually not really help us too much even if we absolve them. However, I am thinking that we will try to do that, but first we're going to try to reward Patara. And the next thing, Radibor has a desire to see Melonia die, so we could actually have them duel, and that will get rid of that even if he fails. So I think that's the next thing. Challenge her to a duel. Did this help Patara? Not really. +8. Did not really do much for him. So I'm not really sure what the next thing. Maybe we could flatter him, but nobody has anything they can do. What about praise? Will that do anything? Doesn't seem like it. So we'll probably just have to have him Flesh Wolf hunt with Radibor and hope that's enough. So it looks like Melonia and Radibor are doing their duel now. And hopefully Radibor can just survive this. Oh, it looks like... Oh, okay, so I guess because her contract just expired, she actually just stopped the duel entirely. Which, I guess that works out for us. Now, I'm wondering, because Radibor is going to be so slow, if they can even make it to the hunting spot in time. I hope they can. Because otherwise, I don't know if there's any other way we can stop Patara from actually going into madness. We'll try to have him confess. It's going to cost 45 gold for that. And then we'll see. Okay, so he did confess, and he had his sins absolved. But his mood is still terrible. So the only other thing now... I guess we could just have him spend time first. Now, unfortunately, we also have Hawkhurst about to be attacked by Belgrade over here. They're not too strong. I think we can actually probably deal with that, but we'll have to worry about it in a minute. Look at this guy. He is actually good. Can we hire you? Let's hire you. 416 gold if Patara does it. Okay, let's have Patara do it. And at the same time, I have decided to grant a title to Patara. I forgot that this was even a thing that we would be able to do it, since we finally have a good enough relationship with Radibor. We can finally actually make it happen. And now we're at the trader. So let's go ahead and sell us some of our medical salves, and can't really sell sell holy rings at the moment. But we can go ahead and sell these. We'll just sell the Kaden prisoner. We'll keep the other one. And unfortunately, this would actually have us sending money, so I think we may end up skipping it at the moment. Actually, we want this recruit book, so we'll go ahead and just do that. And do we have our library done? It is not quite done, but it should be done tomorrow. So now, basically, we just need to improve our relationship with Luchavoy so we could actually turn him into our heir. That is going to be the main goal now. Now, on another note, we never did start educating Dana, and I think we're gonna probably have Luchavoy do it. What is Luchavoy actually good at? He's a good manager, actually. He is also a good trader. He's actually good at everything. He's pretty good at almost every single thing. He just doesn't have a good talent. Okay, now the ragged ones are here, and hopefully this is the last hardship we have to deal with in this particular episode. But it looks like there are quite a few strong squads. There is 12 there, it looks like, and I can't tell how many that is. 10 total over here. So we're gonna need 2 squads if we can make it happen, but we don't really have a lot of warriors at this point, so we're gonna have to split this up carefully. So we'll go with maybe this many. Actually, maybe take off a couple. Yes. Okay. We don't really have a lot of weapons now is another issue. But hopefully it will be just enough. Oh, we need to take off a few of these armors. Hold on, actually, wait. Nope. What am I doing here? There we go. Put the best armors on the best people. Create that squad. Send them after these guys. And now that we have Luchavoy, we can go ahead and put him together with another army. How many weapons are we missing here? Just 2. Okay, that looks good. And let's send them after this one. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this is enough. It seems like the ragged ones are getting a little stronger every single time they attack us, which isn't my favorite thing. There is a game setting to disable this. I would actually recommend that. I don't like what the ragged ones do, and it looks like there was actually 8 more that I didn't even see. So this could actually turn out pretty badly for Luchavoy. And I'm not sure how Patara will even do with such a small force. But it looks like Luchavoy is so far doing okay. What are these guys doing? Are they just leaving? Not too sure. Either way, it looks like Luchavoy is actually doing better than Patara. But as long as Patara can just survive, that's the main important thing at this point. I don't know why this last guy is surviving for so long. Oh no, I think Patara, he's surrendered. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, all we can really do is go down here and try to stop these guys from killing any of our people. We may actually have to have Radibor join in now. Not my favorite plan here, but I'm not sure what else we can really do. Because then we can actually go over here, and we can have Luchavoy hopefully start attacking these guys. Hopefully, but we need to try to catch them first. Radibor is moving very slowly. Very slowly. Don't burn down our temple. Oh no, they're moving way too fast. I don't even know if we can catch them. Looks like they're gonna actually attack us now. Let's get Luchavoy in over here. Okay, this has been a little bit of a crazy little defense here. I actually don't know why it's been so crazy. But there has just been so many of them and all over the place, and I cannot believe Patara did not do better with his squad. So I think that is all of them. I really hope that's all of them. I think we might have lost some gold to some of them or something, but either way, that is technically a success. So I will go ahead and take that. We didn't lose any new buildings, doesn't seem like. But I think we are going to call it here for this episode. There's just been so much happening so fast. Patara is now officially the crown prince, basically. And we'll go ahead and try to start this hunt. Did we get our library done? We did not, but the builder's camp is being finished now. But either way, Belgrade will be attacking us. That'll have to wait until the next episode. It seems like they're only attacking with 6, so we could actually go ahead and send that in a moment here. Let's see, how long is that going to take them? 18 hours? Okay, we'll just start it at the beginning of the next episode. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.